Now this is an absolute tragedy. This was the tank that had all my favorite fish. Had the majestic angel, emperor angel, beautiful queen angel, a lovely long-lived pajama wrasse, a whole bunch of yellow tangs that we can't even replace anymore here in Australia, and some really nice purple tangs and other fish. And unfortunately, due to a power issue, the power went overnight and we lost these spectacular fish, which is just heart-wrenching. A lot of these we've had for a very long time, and it really shines a light on having battery backup. It's really worth having battery backup, because that extra 4 hours or whatever it would have given would have been enough time for us to come in the morning and very well keep the fish alive. And also putting an alarm on the circuit that your aquarium's on is a really good idea. The other thing that's a good idea is having 2 different circuits go to your tank. So you've got a pump on each circuit, because if that was the case, then you'd still have pumps running, therefore you'd still have fish going. And the other thing that this really highlights is the population density. If there is a lot of fish in the tank, then the risk is a lot higher. So like, for example, this whole row, where the power went out, and these fish are all totally fine, and these fish are all fine, and these fish are all fine, these fish are fine, and these fish are all fine. So these are only tiny fish, but the tank with the most fish and the most money's worth of fish is where the wipeout occurred, and that is due to depleted oxygen levels. So once there's no more surface agitation, then the gas doesn't exchange, and at the same time you've got photosynthesis going on. So you've got CO2 going into the water from any photosynthetic activity in a tank like this, and you've got all the fish producing CO2, and you've got nothing increasing the oxygen because there's no power. So it's just heartbreaking, but there are things you can do to reduce this risk, which is easy to say now.